Hello, I am Supreetha. Welcome to my math class. In the previous lectures on trigonometry, we studied the 6 trigonometric ratios. What were the 6 trigonometric ratios? Sine, cos, tan, and secant, cosecant, and cot, right? So there's an easy trick to remember these formulas, something called as so, ka, toa. Okay? So what do you mean by the so, ka, toa? So means sine theta is equal to opposite by hypotenuse. Ka means cos is equal to, or cos theta is equal to adjacent by hypotenuse. Yes, and toa means tan theta is equal to, yes, tan theta is equal to what? Opposite by adjacent. Okay, and then we solve some problems on this trigonometry. Okay, now in this video lecture, let us solve some more problems. Okay, so here they have given sine theta is equal to 5 by 13. We have to find what? Tan theta plus cos theta. Firstly, let me take a triangle, right angled triangle. Okay, so this is a right angle triangle. Let me name them as A, B and C. A, B, C. If I take this as theta, okay, they've given us sine theta is equal to 5 by 13. What is the formula for sine theta? It is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So now if I equate, the value of opposite is 5 as you can observe, and the value of hypotenuse is 13. So in this triangle, the value of this side AB is 5 and the value of AC is 13 because it is the hypotenuse. Now how do we find the side BC? We find it using Pythagoras theorem, that is 5 square plus BC square is equal to 1/3 square. Yes, so what is that? BC square is equal to 169 minus 25. So BC square is equal to 144. So now we would get BC is equal to square root of 144. What is square root of 144? It is 12. Okay, now we know that the value of BC is 12. Okay, now what should we find? We should find tan theta. What is tan theta? It is opposite by adjacent. What is the opposite value? 5. Adjacent value is 12. Okay, now what next? What is cos theta now? Cos theta is adjacent, that is 12, divided by hypotenuse, that is 13. Now what is the question? They are asking us to find tan theta plus 1 divided by cos theta. Yes, what would we get? Let me substitute. Tan theta value is 5 divided by 12 plus 1 divided by 12 divided by 13. Okay, now what would happen to 12 divided by 13? If I take it to the numerator, it would become 5 divided by 12 plus 1 into 13 divided by 12. Okay, so what would I get? 5 divided by 12 plus 13 divided by 12. The LCM is 12. Yes, and in the numerator, if we add 5 and 13, we would get 18. What is the answer now? 3 6s, 3 4s, 2 3s and 2 2s. Okay, so the final answer is 3 by 2. Yes, moving on, we have our second question over here that says PQR is a right angled triangle, right angled at Q. Yes, so they are saying the right angled triangle is right angled at Q. So this would be Q. Okay, so let me take this and this as P and R. It is a PQR right angled triangle. What is the other information that we have? They are saying QR is 5 centimeter. Okay. What else they are saying? PR minus PQ is 1 centimeter. Okay. Now how do we solve this? Firstly, let me write down the Pythagoras theorem. What does the Pythagoras theorem say? Or let me write, given PR minus PQ is 1 centimeter. If PR minus PQ is 1, what would PR be? We would get 1 plus PQ. Okay. Now let me apply. Yes. Applying Pythagoras theorem. Yeah, applying Pythagoras theorem. What would we get? From the right angle triangle, we would get PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Agree? PR square is equal to PQ square plus QR square. Now what is our PR? PR is 1 plus PQ. PR square would be 1 plus PQ the whole square. Yes, and we have this is equal to PQ square plus QR value is 5 from the question. Yes, let me substitute that. That is 5 square. Okay, now this is A plus B whole square. Agree? What is A plus B whole square? A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus 2AB plus B square. Now, in place of A I have 1, in place of B I have PQ. So let me write that down. 1 square is 1 plus 2 into 1 into PQ plus PQ square. This is equal to PQ square plus 25. So PQ square and PQ square gets cancelled. Yes, what is left out? 1 plus PQ is equal to 25. So what is PQ? It is 25 minus 1. Yes, I have a 2 over here. 2. Yeah, 25 minus 1 is 24. So 2PQ is equal to 24. Then what is PQ? PQ is 24 divided by 2. That is 12. Okay, so we got our PQ value, which is 12. Okay, so we have a right angle triangle. Yes. Now, they are asking us to find sine P and secant P. What does this mean? Our angle is at P. Yes. So, if angle is at P, we know the opposite side and the adjacent side. Now, can you tell me what is the hypotenuse? Let me use the Pythagoras theorem. Okay. So, what would I get? 144, yeah, 12 square plus 5 square is 25 is equal to the hypotenuse square. Yes, what is 144 plus 25? That would be 169. If PR square is equal to 169, PR would be square root of 169, which is equal to 13. Okay. Now, what is sine P? What is the formula for sine P? Formula for sine P is opposite divided by hypotenuse. So, if the angle is at P, yes, the opposite would be 5 centimeters divided by the hypotenuse is 13. What if they ask you to find sine R? Yes, this means the angle is at R. Okay, the angle is at R. So, if the angle is at R, the opposite side is PQ. Yes, the opposite side is PQ, that is 12 divided by hypotenuse remains same no matter where the angle is. Okay, now what is the formula for secant P? As you should know, secant is a reciprocal of cos theta. Yes, what was our cos theta? It was adjacent by hypotenuse. So secant would be hypotenuse divided by adjacent. Okay, what is the hypotenuse value? It is 13. Now we are taking with respect to this angle P. Okay, so yes, hypotenuse divided by adjacent is 12. Okay, now they had asked us to find sine P. So sine P is 5 divided by 13. And what is our secant P? It is 13 divided by 12. Okay, moving on to our next question. Yes. Okay, moving on to our next question. That is, ABC is a triangle. Yes, ABC is a triangle right angled at B. What do you mean by that? Let me take a right angle triangle. Okay, this is a right angle triangle. Okay, that is, they are saying ABC is a right angle triangle, right angled at B, right? So this is A, this is B, and this is C, right angled at B. Okay, and they have given us one value. Which value they have given us? Cot A. What is the formula for cot A? We know that tan A is opposite divided by adjacent. So cot is a reciprocal of tan. Okay, so reciprocal of tan would be adjacent by opposite. Okay, they are saying cot A. So the angle is at A. Okay, and they have given the value is 1, right? So adjacent would be 1. Even the opposite would be 1. So what is the hypotenuse? That is AC square is equal to 1 plus 1. So AC is equal to root 2. Okay, the value of AC is root 2. Now using this triangle, yes, using the same triangle, can we write sine A? Yes, what is sine A? Opposite by hypotenuse, that is root 2. What is cos A? Cos A is adjacent by hypotenuse, that is root 2. Okay, now from the given question, let me take only the LHS. Yes, what is the LHS? It is 2 sine A into cos A. Yes, so I would get 2 into 1 divided by root 2 into 1 divided by root 2. Yes, so what is root 2 into root 2? Yeah, what is root 2 into root 2? That would be root 2 into 2. Yes, or you can write it as 2 square. The square and the root gets cancelled. So you would get 1 divided by root 2 into root 2 is 2. Okay, so now this 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. So our final answer is 1. We cannot simplify this further. So compare the RHS value. Yes, we have 1 here and we got the answer as 1. So LHS equals RHS. Okay, so what did we study in this lecture? We solved some problems on trigonometry. Yes, we solved 3 problems. Okay, so yes, that's it for today's class. Thank you.